Reianna says she's constantly accused of cheating. But could her boyfriend Joseph's paranoia stem from something else? Joseph, is it true that you were even lied to about your background when you were growing up?
It wasn't until I was 8 that I found out that I was half black and half white.
And how'd you find that out?
It was a weekend that my mama had visitation, and you know, so she's asking me, how was your day, how was school and stuff like that. And I told her that on the playground, one of the kids called me the N-word, and then that's what she explained to me, that don't let no one call you that because this is who you are.
I'm having a hard time understanding how that equates to you having this need to control this young woman, because I don't see a correlation.
Well, I mean, if the people that you love can lie and deceive to you, and deceive you, it jades you towards other people who
Well, you're gonna have a miserable life if you continue thinking like that.
The relationship with Reianna, she is a different person. She is not a member of your family. When you learn to let go and start to trust somebody and see if it works out, and if she truly betrays your trust, then you leave them.
I wanted to get back to the question about the cheating. Have you cheated on Joseph ever?
Though I've had plenty of chances, like I've told him, I've never even thought about it.
She gets these late night text messages from ex-boyfriends and
Really?
random guys talking about hey,
Randoms.
sexy and all this. Why not just shut them down? Why entertain this line of conversation?
Reianna, are guys texting you going, hey, sexy?
Yeah, and I don't respond back.
Okay.
You can get
Reianna,
Do I know
listen,
you?
but listen, can I just say this? I don't have a problem with the guys, you know, having her number, but if you're in a relationship and they know you're in a relationship, it's disrespectful for somebody to be like, hey, sexy.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like that's when you gotta check them and be like, yo, don't do that, my man. You know, he don't like stuff like that.
I've done that multiple times too.
Okay, did you show Joseph that you shut him down, though? But did you show Joseph that you shut him down?
Yes.
Those text messages mysteriously come up missing.
She deleted them.
No, they just disappear somehow.
Okay.
What do you mean?
And you know
that?
about them, Joseph, because you have all this high-tech surveillance equipment, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Counterintelligence operation, so you know everything that's going on.
Can I tell you a theme that I have for life? If you go looking for trouble,
Yeah.
you're gonna find it.
Yeah.
It's true.
Okay? Know that. Okay? And I just think it's a crazy way to live that every day you're like Inspector Gadget over there, you know, checking cases, checking numbers. I mean, how is that to live and be in a relationship with someone?
I've lived it all my life. I have to know it's nothing personal with anybody. I don't care who you are.
It's just a little bit of a turnoff that if your person knows that every day you basically don't trust them. That everywhere they go, because they're gonna make up lies and feel like, dang,
Yeah, but I
here he
think
go
she
again.
likes it. I think she likes it because
Do you like it, Reianna?
It's not, no, I don't
Okay,
like it.
there you go. You answer that for yourself.
I don't.
And I got to break it to you, though, Joseph. You know, some of these apps where you read people's email and text messages, that's stalking, and sometimes you could be committing an actual federal crime. Be careful with all this equipment you're using.
I really would like to know what she sees in him and why she dates older men. We don't have that answer. So, in 10 words or less, what is it that you love about him?
When I first met him, I seen someone that had their
stuff together.
There you go.
Yes. Exactly.
But Reianna,
and that's at the point. That's what I needed in my life.
I know. And Reianna, where was your dad when you were growing up?
I actually didn't meet my father until I was about 6 or 7 years old.
And you said that you didn't like that relationship, though, right?
I don't like that relationship.
Can I ask you this just honestly? Do you see a future with Joseph?
I do.
Okay.
I see my future with him.